Hey, what's going on? Justin Hombach here, finally back again from my practice cave, and welcome to today's video where we are going to talk about my top 5 picking licks of 2021, or the easiest way to create content in 2021. Here we go. Alright, the following 5 licks are my favorite licks that I came up with this year as a preparation for my new online course called the ZEN of Speedpicking. So those 5 licks are inspired by Paul Gilbert, John Petrucci, Jason Richardson, Rusty Cooley, all those kind of guys. And it was really a lot of fun practicing them over the year and now learning them and teaching them to you through the ZEN of Speedpicking. If you want the tabs for those 5 licks, then click in the download link here in the description box. There you can find the tabs, and if you want to learn more and if you want to improve your picking and boost it to the next level, then check out the ZEN of Speedpicking. So those 5 licks are of course from the ZEN of Speedpicking, and if you want to know more about the ZEN of Speedpicking, then click the other link in the description box. So let's stop talking, let's start practicing. New Year's coming up, which means a lot of time for us to get our asses off and start practicing, working on your picking technique. And we can start with this video. So let's begin with lick number 1. Here we go. Now we are turning the pick from downward pick slanting to upward pick slanting. Here are now some of my favorite upward pick slanting licks that you can also use for your solo and stuff. So let's check out lick number 1 from the upward pick slanting licks. I divide all the licks into 3 different phases. We have upward pick slanting licks that are going vertically, that are going horizontally and diagonal. Alright, so let's start with the one that are going vertically. And the first one is pretty similar to the one from the downward pick slanting. We are just playing the A minor scale in 3 note per string, starting on the 5th fret of the E string. And here again we are playing all strings twice, so we have an even number of notes per string and we can keep the pick slanting direction. But we are starting with 3 note per strings. So we have our upward pick slanting right in the beginning, then we can keep it through the complete lick. When we would play everything twice, like on the downward pick slanting licks, then we should use downward pick slanting. But here the first one is 3 notes per string on the E string, and then we're going directly to the A string, so we have upward pick slanting here. When we reach the B and the E string in this lick, we're continuing on those 2 licks and we are playing again the Pepsi lick here, but this time with the upward pick slanting direction. So let's check out lick number 1 on 60 BPM and again on 140 BPM. In lick number 4, we're combining the Paul Gilbert lick with some pretty cool ascending runs where we're using upward pick slanting. So we have first the Paul Gilbert lick in the first half of the bar, and then a run from the upward pick slanting section. And then repeating this one in octaves. Now I have created some sort of mutation for the Paul Gilbert lick to practice two-way pick slanting a little bit more in this kind of idea that we have only one note for the pick slant change. And therefore I'm adding some 3 extra notes on the lower string, and with those 3 extra notes we have again an uneven number of notes in between that. It's pretty similar to lick number 2. Where we're putting those 3 descending scale run notes in between our 6-note phrase. And with those 3 notes, we're changing the pick slanting direction. So first we have on the lower string upward pick slanting and then downward pick slanting on the higher string as usual, as normal. Then we're adding the 3 notes and then we have the change. So we have downward pick slanting now on the lower string and upward pick slanting on the higher string. So we have, again, as usual, upward pick slanting, down, adding the 3 notes, and now we have downward pick slanting and then upward pick slanting. Again the 3 notes and it's again changing. Up, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, and so on. The next lick is a pretty cool lick where we are changing between a variation of the Pepsi lick and a string skipping lick. We're always skipping one string, then going to the string below that we have skipped a few seconds ago, and then we are going to the next string and then starting again on the string below. Sounds complicated at the beginning, but let's check it out. We are starting on the E string, and then we're going to the D string. This time again we're playing simply 3-note phrases to have also the change for the pick slant every time when we're going to the next string, because we have every time an uneven number of notes per string, and nowadays you should know in your dreams what this means. This means the two-way pick slanting. So we're starting with upward pick slanting, then downward pick slanting on the D string, then A string upward pick slanting, and now we're going back again to the D string. Sorry. It's downward pick slanting. So upward pick slanting, downward pick slanting, upward pick slanting, downward pick slanting. And we're keeping that. And for the shape, I like the geometry in that. So we're going left in the position, then we go staying in the same finger position and going one finger position higher, and so on. And having this cool zigzag kind of way navigating through the fretboard here. So again, we're starting on the E string, D string, A string, D string, A string. Now we are beginning the next bar, and therefore again A string, G string, D string, G string. Now starting from the D string, D string, D string, G string, E string, and then from the G string, G string, E string, B string, E string, resolving to the E. All right, let's check out the next lick. So on the last lick, we are dividing those 24 notes into 9, 9, and 6. The first 9-note phrase goes like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're starting on the 12th fret of the G string. Now for the second 9-note lick, we are taking inspiration by the Paul Gilbert lick. So we are playing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Starting on the 11th fret. But here, be aware of the pick direction and the pick slant, because we have an uneven number of notes per string on the first phrase. That means this 9-note phrase with the Paul Gilbert lick, we have to start with an upstroke, and therefore we have the Paul Gilbert lick. But do you remember the mutation of the Paul Gilbert lick, the rhythmical variation, where we have to play the higher note with the downstroke and with the reversed pick slanting? This one we got here because we're starting with an upstroke. So we have downstroke starting, the first 9-note phrase. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Here the last note is a downstroke, so we are starting the next phrase with an upstroke. 1, 2, 3. And now we have to hit the B string with a downstroke, inside picking, and we're going from downward pick slanting to upward pick slanting, and then back again to downward pick slanting. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then we are taking the small chunk from the Pepsi lick, playing 12, 13, 15, 12, 14, 15 with two-way pick slanting. All right, and the next bar is basically the same, but reversed engineering it a little bit. So we have again first the 9-note phrase, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then we have this one with the reverse Paul Gilbert lick. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And the reverse Pepsi lick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pretty cool, huh? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ah, that counting. Okay, let's check out this lick in slow and in fast. Thanks for watching this video, and I hope I'm going to see you in my next video. More YouTube videos will come in 2022. 2021 was a really crazy year for me. Was starting a new band, getting into Eternity's End, a lot of practicing, and next year I can't wait for 2022. There was so much happening in 2021, which really makes me excited about 2022, and I hope for you too. So see you in my next video. Cheers so far. Stay progress. Bye.